Hello you beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to try out the famous, very popular on YouTube, Jelly Gouache by HIMI aka MIYA, I don't know. HIMI is what is printed on the box, so I'm going with that. So actually I have tried these paints out some months ago when we visited my friend Dani, and she gave them to me for my birthday last month, so shout out to Dani, thank you very, very much. I literally would have never bought these for myself because I'm very hesitant to buy new mediums for me to try out in art. And I'm very strict with myself in general when it comes to buying art supplies because I already have gouache and I'm like, I don't need this. I don't really need this. I'm fine, but I'm very happy to have them, and yeah, Dani gave them to me. So I have dabbled around with these in my sketchbook for a tiny bit. But the painting you're seeing is the first actual painting I've done with them, and I don't know, they do behave like regular gouache, but also they don't. I don't know if I can find a comparison for them, and if I had to, I would say they are a mixture of regular gouache and a liquid form of cake gouache. I don't know. Some of the paints really have to be mixed with white, like it's with regular gouache, to get them to be opaque, or with black, and yeah, that's just like regular gouache, but they feel a bit different. I don't know why. If you think about trying these out, these are definitely student quality, even though it says artist quality. I don't know about the light fastness of these, but I did have a conversation with a friend on Instagram about them, and she told me that she had seen a documentary about these paints, or like a YouTube video, how they had their origins and where. And I do believe she told me that these paints are made for Asian art students, because I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just telling you what she told me, that these are for school, and I think they're originating in China. I don't know, somewhere in Asia, and I do believe it's China. It could be Japan, but I do believe it's, I don't know. I did not do my research. So, but where they come from, the students have a very heavy workload, and they have to use a lot of paint, and they have to take a lot of paint with them. So in order to have them have this amount of paint with them, it's very, very hard to have tubes with them. So these pellets were made so you could have fresh paint all the time without having it in a tube and on a palette where you have to like clean it off every time and waste a lot of paint. So you have them fresh in this palette as a student, where they come from. And actually there are also refills where they originated, so you can buy these little cups. I'm very sure you have seen them unboxed a million times on Art YouTube, and if you didn't know about them, I highly would suggest that you check out The Average Artist, where I've seen them for the first time. She's doing an unboxing stuff, and she's also tried out other jelly paints and also acrylic ones, and I don't know I just tapped something. I don't know about the acrylic ones actually, because after a while I know from friends who have these palettes that they are drying out a bit, which is fine with gouache because you can just rewet them with a bit of water, so that's fine. But with acrylics, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if there will ever be refills for us in Europe, but I am definitely going to keep this palette once I've used up all the paints, because it's very cute and I could use it to store tiny things, and that's cute. So yeah, with the painting, I am still not very used to painting. I'm more of a pen kind of illustrator, so it's still very new to me. And I still have a bit of a problem to get over this ugly state of a painting, you know, like the kind of sketch phase where you block out all the colors and stuff like that. It's still looking to me like a 5-year-old did it, and it's kind of weird. And I have noticed a lot of paintings that I did earlier in my art career. I just did not work on them long enough, so that was a problem. But I tried to overcome this. Also, I have used a reference for this, and it was on Google, I think, or Pinterest, I don't remember, but the outcome does look nothing like the reference. So yeah, but I'm pretty happy with it. So it took a lot of layering, and you have to wait a long time until the very, very wet areas are dry. Like, not a very long time, but I'm a very impatient person, so I've got that going for me. And yeah, what I discovered, in comparison to my Arteza gouache, these rewet a bit more easily. So if you have so if you try to go over an area that you have painted on with another it's very early in the morning, with another color, you have the problem that the other layer of paint under your current layer is rewetting and reactivating. So you have to be careful. You can't rub over this part of the painting, over this area where you're going over with another color again. So that's the only thing I would consider. But these are fun paints, and they come in this very cute palette. And I would, if there are refillers one day, I definitely refill my palette. If I ever happen to use it, I don't know. It's a lot of paint in these jelly cups. It's amazing. But opening them was a pain. My hands were covered in paint all over. It was under my nails. It was on my desk. And also there's this very thin layer of plastic that sometimes does not come off at first try, and you have to touch the paint. And when I talked to Dani about it, she was like, yeah, these are a pain to unpack, but they're very much fun to use, and they really are. I really like using them. I just have to kick myself in the butt that I do that more often, because they're really, really much fun, and I really want to get into background painting more, because it's very relaxing. In this stage where the painting is not finished, it's very, very stressful sometimes, but when you reach a certain point, it's very relaxing. And I really want to get more into that, because I feel like I have to step up my game in backgrounds a bit. And yeah, gouache is really, I did not think that this medium would give me so much fun and joy, but it does. And I really need to use it more often. When I sit on my couch, I'm just like, ugh. Let me just doodle in my sketchbook with my brush pen, and I'm fine. Just have to, after work, just kick myself to actually use my gouache paints. So there's that. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the video, and I want to thank you very, very much for watching, and we see each other next time. And until we do, please do something that makes you happy. Bye bye!